Hello everybody, it's me, Michael, the creator of Cooper4 Watching and its content. And we're here to continue on with our with our guy, I guess. Try make it so we can move. And last we left off, I had created a little algorithm to help keep the shoulder in place when I rotate this bone, but if you remember correctly, for anyone who watched, when I lower it like this and I rotate, it doesn't seem to do what I want it to do. Does it do any twisting at all? Let's find out. There's no twist. There's a little bit of twisting, but I'm not seeing any. Ugh. A little bit infuriating, this. I would like my arm to twist, please. See if I do this. If I lower the arm, lower this. That's not good. I'm gonna have to fix that somehow. Do the arm. Move it down. Twist. Let's move it a bit ways back, and nope, it's not doing it. Okay, let's find out what's going on here. So if I rotate it like that, then rotate it, I see what's happening. Okay, so I need this to somehow scan local space. What do you like? No, that's not good. Need this to rotate in local space when it's down here, because it's not rotating in local space when it's down here. But I got it set to local space. I've got these set to local space, so they should be rotating, but they are not. Drivers, get that out. So yeah, that is currently var divided by 1/3, or times 1/3, so that equals 1/3 of this rotation, but in the opposite direction, since the vertices, or since the local space is reversed. What do I move it down here? Rotate it. Do these still follow their... Yes, they still follow their local space. Hey! Hello! I mean, sure, but I think we're gonna go solo for a bit. Thanks for the offer, though. Like, I need to try and learn how to handle this, but happy to see you're in, buddy. I'll call you another time, maybe. But for now, nice to see you in. But seriously, like, how... Why is it not doing it? Let's think about this. So I rotated that way. They rotate against it. The shoulder is still in place, which is exactly what I want. Let's have a look at the actual bone. Is the bone perfectly... Yeah. The bone is right. This is... Oh, are you? Sounds great. You can show me at some time. This is quite a pickle. Right, so when I rotate it this way, and I rotate it this way. Now this is probably world space rotations, not local space. So is there a place where I can view local space rotations? Scene, crease, no. Local space, maybe? I mean, there's location, but... Ugh. Today's task is to get these twists working. Which, so far is not bad. You're working on a panda character whose talent is making stuff solely from bamboo. I mean, I'd love to live in a bamboo house, if that's possible. I'm sure it is. Bamboo's a very strong material. Which is why you always see it used for stuff like climbing plants and holding up tables and even canes. It can hold the weight of a man, those things. Probably not the weight of an extremely fat man, but the weight of a man nonetheless. Alright, maybe I'll do the wrists, see how they work out. So I'll add, so again, rotation. This time I actually want these to be controlled by the rotation of the hand instead. So I'll add a driver, add manual driver, create later. Select the driver I want, there's my var. Armature. Select the bone I want. Hand, oh, that's wrist, left wrist. Set it to local space here. Rotation Y. Ooh, excuse me. Rotation Y. Local space. Right, just to make sure, where's the forearm? Like he makes bamboo guns for a mate. Bamboo gun. How would a bamboo gun work? That thing will explode. That thing would legitimately explode. So just to make sure, yep. Ooh, I have not set this to that. Yep, that's better. More accurate. Okay. So now that I've done that, oops, wrong one. Forearm. Let's Control C var. Ooh, there's something I forgot. I forgot it in the last video. Let's turn on the keys so that you know what keys I'm pressing. Var. Do I want this to be equal? In fact, I'll make it equal to var for now. So if I rotate it this way, oh no! It's a gun that shoots bamboo like spear gun. So it's a crossbow. A bamboo crossbow. Alright, so how do I make it? If I remember correctly, mathematics, when you've got two opposites, they always equal a negative, but when you've got two of the same, so say two negatives or two positives, they always equal a positive. So how do I make it so that var always equals a negative? This equals minus var. Maybe that'll work. Yes, that works. Equals minus var. Alright. This, I think I want to keep this still. So like when I rotate this, when I rotate this, it rotates that, but this, I think I want it to be minus half var. Kinda, but not quite what I have in mind. Well, you gotta have some kind of propellant. I mean, what propels this? What propels the bamboo if not gunpowder or a string? Okay, add drivers. Create mat. Oop, wait, no, that's scale, not rotate. Alright, so select the armature again. Select the wrist again. Actually, no, I'm going to select the first joint. I'm going to select that so that I don't have to do minus. So equal, so copy var. Oh wait, I forgot to set the rotation affects it. Local space rotation affects it. Copy var, paste it in the script expressions. Times 1 divided by 2. So it always times it by half. And now, there we go. Got a lovely twist in the wrist. Doesn't look bad, actually. Spring? That'd have to be a very powerful spring to make it deadly. I mean, I guess gas propelled, maybe. You know, like a paintball gun. Is that? Oh no. This thing forgets local space when I do that. Maybe there's something I'm missing. So, what if I actually did world space? Transform space, maybe. Do that. Nope. Maybe, let's try world space to see how world space actually affects it. No, they all pretty much have the same results. So why is local space not working? I don't get it. This is confusing. This is very confusing. Alright, does this if I go into the bone information, does this contain local space information in here? No, it doesn't. This is really weird. Do I need maybe taffy that they've had to choose? some, some taffy. I don't know what taffy is, to be honest. Is that something you put in your tea? Is it like chewing tobacco? I mean, it works when it's straight. As you can see, that's a pretty good twist in the wrist. Might also want to add myself some blend shapes to thicken up the... Or maybe I actually want that to rotate. You know what? I'm going to change this to 1/3. And this, I'm going to add... This one hasn't been changed either. So, to Eula. Add... What am I adding? Oh yeah, of course. Add that. Armature. Wrist. L wrist twist 1. Y rotation. Local space. Divided. Got copy var. Paste it in here. Times by... or times 2 divided by 3. Let's see how this looks. Let's have a look at the wireframe. Wireframe looks kind of fine. That's kind of alright. Actually, no. I take that back. That is awful. Get rid of delete the drivers for that one. It's gum. It's rubbery. It's cold. Inherent thrust mechanics. I mean, I'm pretty sure like springy things need to be kind of warm to be malleable or very, very springy. Okay. This is kind of bugging me. So this is not rotating that, which it should be. I really don't get it. I want to get it, but I don't. So, oops. So, this is not taking it from local space, essentially. Oh boy, there's something in my throat. And it's the same problem with this. When I rotate it down, there goes the dog. When I rotate it down, for some reason, it starts ignoring local space. Does the local space work differently to what I thought? You bloody dog! I have to bark at everything on the outside. This is... Is there a way I can view local space rotations in Blender? Let me have a look at that. How to view local space rotations in Blender. Transform orientations, local orientations. I want to view it, not do it. Alright, there's a custom orientation. Elements, custom transformed orientations defined from objects use local orientations of objects, whereas those defined from Selected mesh elements, vertices, etc. use the normal orientations of selected. Maybe I can try creating a custom orientation. How do I do that? Create a custom. To create custom orientation, select the object or mesh elements and press Ctrl Alt Spacebar or click the plus button on the Transform Orientations panel in the Properties region. Alright. So, there's apparently a plus in here. I don't see it. I don't see it anywhere. Transform locks? No. So one in here? We're in the properties window. Where's the plus? That's not going to do what I want it to do. Neither is that. Let's try Control Alt Space. Doesn't look like it did anything. Maybe in custom properties, add, edit. Nope. Home. Transform Orientations panel. Alright, is that a specific panel? Right, won't be in here, maybe in here. Transform, nothing in there. And besides, this is for the entire armature, not the individual bone. So there's got to be something in here. Transform locks, bendy bones, use custom handle reference, relations, display, inverse kinematics, whatever. Kinematics, custom properties, deform. What are you doing to me? It works. It works on another model I made. Oh, hello there. Yo, dude, just want to say I love your SFN Spark of Life. Really sparked my love for SFM animation and Gmod animations. Respects, mate. Respect to you. Happy you enjoyed the video. This is... Alright, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to check my other model and see what's the difference. So, I've got another rig. Right, it's going to open up right now. It works a little differently to how I plan to end up with this rig, but overall it's pretty much the same methods that I plan to use. So, this is the rig. I remove the shirt. Go into all scenes. Where's the shirt? I mean that's fair enough. Alright, where's the shirt? There's the shirt. Alright. If I get the arm controls, say like I move this here. Alright. First off, I'm going to turn off where am I? What am I doing? Alright. Let me first find the body. Where's the... There it is. I'm going to turn this off first, so that there's no lag. There's still lag. Gosh darn it. But if I rotate this, as you can see it's bent, and yet rotations still work. Rotations still work properly. And if I switch that, where's the shoulder? There it is. If I switch that to FK and bend the arm down, and then spin that, Wait, is it not working there? Let me have a look at the wireframe. It doesn't matter so much here because it's hidden behind a sleeve, but... Huh? I guess it's not working there. I thought it was. Huh. Huh, okay. It's not so much a problem on this model because if I open up solid or go back to material and make the shirt visible again. As you can see, the shoulders is hidden by the shirt, so it's not so much of a problem on this model. But if I go back to Potts, if I go back to Potts and put on his shirt, which is, where's that? Where is this? Where's his shirt? Is it down here? There it is. He's got a tank top, so his shoulders are very visible. Have I tried to make my own materials yet? Yeah, he's already fully textured and stuff. Like, I turn on materials. Yeah, he's already got all of that. But it's quicker to work in this. So, as you can see, he wears a. Where's the tank top? He wears a tank top, so these shoulders are very visible. What really is confusing me is why the hand isn't doing it on this model when it is doing it on the other model. This is really confusing me. I do not know what is going on here. You forming a conversation in there. Does it do it sideways? I mean, a hand doesn't rotate this much, but let's just go for assumption. It does do it sideways. But when I... Alright, so I think I'm beginning to notice a pattern here, but it doesn't do it down. If I just drop 90 degrees completely, it doesn't do it down. Ah! Do I... Alright, move it this way again. It does it sideways, which is good, but it does it that way, which is good, but it doesn't do it up or down. Truth is, you can't... Truth is, when you actually, like, aim your wrist up, TF2 or TF2? TF2 or TF2, definitely, buddy. Huh. Alright, I think I'm beginning to notice what the floor is. So that means if I rotate this forward, do the and do the Y, it should, yeah, it still does it. But when it's down, it doesn't do it. Okay. It's kind of weird that. I mean, I'd do a render, but that would slow down the stream a lot because rendering takes up a lot of processing power. But yeah, there are proper materials. I'll open up a materials window. It's like node editor. There it is. Select anything. Select the right eye. What was I doing again? There. Select the right. Actually, wait. Why is there nothing in here with the right eye? Does the right eye have no material? Oh, right. I selected an empty. Duh. It's like a lens for the eye. Where did I put that body? Geometry. And there's all of that for the body. So yeah, there are materials and stuff. Oh, Titanfall. Honestly, haven't played Titanfall. I don't have an Origins account and I don't have any current gen consoles, so can't really get any EA games. As a result, I don't have Titanfall. Message retracted. You heathen! Play Titanfall 2! Oh, I'm sorry. I'll go burn myself on the pyre, okay? No, PC can't always count as current gen. I mean, this computer's 2 years old, and one day it's gonna be way out of technology. In fact, I've got pretty old. This computer is made up of a few old tech, so it might already be out of date and old gen. Right, so it works here. I'm really trying to figure this out. Why doesn't it work when I rotate the x-axis, but it does when I rotate the z-axis? What's going on behind the programming? Do I need to set it up? So, where does it rotate though? It seems to rotate when I do that. What about... So it seems to rotate on the x-axis. But then just look at what it does. I mean, that's right. That is... Right. That's kind of right. It's kind of what I want there. Maybe it's not much of a... I feel like it's a problem though. Can you make him heal? Can you make him hail? Can't tell me what to do! Whoop, 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 whoop. I'm not sure if it's that much of... Would it be that much of a problem? I feel like it would be. Because I've got like a... If I got like a perfect 90 degree... If I go 90 degrees here, minus 90, and then I rotate the wrist, you get no rotation up there whatsoever. However, I do this, you do get rotation. I imagine that is what's conflicting with it. So, I somehow need to set up something so that when it's 90 degrees like that, something else is controlling it. But what though? One information is there that I can do that. Maybe it's something I'm gonna have to look into later. I guess for now I can stick with what I've got, since it's not the end of the world. It's not a I think I'm guessing we've got some laughs going on. That's great. Hoping to be entertaining. So I guess for now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick with what I've got. Gonna hide all them, so that only these are visible. And let's do the same for this arm now. Oh, the leg. The leg's going to be a bit of a pain, because I think that's a place where it might be a lot more important than the shoulder. Anyway, let's do it for the right shoulder now. Add. I'm Pizza. I haven't done a video called I'm Pizza. Are you accusing me of making something? When did I make I'm Pizza? I've only done... The only video on my channel that's actually gained any attraction is a Spark of Life. Left. Oh no, this is the right arm. I want the right arm. Copy var. How do I I want to do times 1 divided by 3. Let's have a look at how I've constructed the right arm. Now, all the twists in the right arm are all separated. Let's fix that, shall I? No, wait, that's the pose. No, not pose. Gotta go into edit mode. Alright. Armature, parent, make, connect. Armature, parent, make, connect. Reading comments is distracting me. It's very hard to do this. It's very hard to work like this in stream. Rigging is just, it takes all my attention to do. It's kind of annoying, honestly. Anyway, time to do it for the rest. Add drivers. Now we create armature, right arm, copy var, rotation y, local space, paste var, times 1 divided by 3. Did I do it right with the other one? Yep, everything's right there. All the multiples of him and the robot. Oh no, Life in the Fruit Bowl is way out of date. That's a video I've been wanting to revisit though. I've been thinking of recreating that one. But yeah, Life in the Fruit Bowl. Poof. That is in desperate need of a remake. If I make one. Alright, that's working. Look at that arm. Yeah. Just messing around with it. Just make sure the shoulder stays in place. Life in the Fruit Bowl reduced. Oh god. What a name. What a name, and I like it. Add drivers. Manually create. Armature. Wrist. This time our wrist. Rotation Y, local space. Copy var. Paste it there. And make it minus. There we go. When here's something funny and fed up. Nodding in Danish called nikker is pronounced like the N-word. Hey! Well, they've got a different meaning for it, so it's not the same. It's not the same as the other. It's a different meaning. I used to know the country. I used to when I was in school. There's the country in Africa called Niger, and I used to pronounce it like the N-word. Oof! You can imagine the teacher's reaction when I said it. There I am, what was I, like 10? Wrist. This time I want to use the wrist twist. No, don't want that. Change that. Change that. Change that. Times by 1 divided by 2. I should just do 0.5 really. It's the same. It's the same mathematics. And probably much quicker to calculate than 1 divided by 2. I mean, it gets kind of the same reaction. Let's be honest. A hilarious, awkward reaction. Hang on. Okay, so that's set up. Now I could hide these and make this visible. Alright. So, can now angle this and all that. Bend the arm back, that looks painful. Can twist the wrist. It's amazing how hilarious like words in different languages can just suddenly completely shift when you're in a different country. I was like, I believe in Spanish. Here's a funny one for you. Spanish. What was it? Cola, or yeah, cola, like you know the drink. I believe means butt sex in Spanish, which is kind of funny. I can imagine it's a common joke in Spanish-speaking countries when they talk of the brand Coca-Cola. Or maybe they changed their name in Spanish countries because of that little unfortunate language meaning. Alright, now it's time for this. Now for the twists in the legs. Got twist 1. Huh, they look out of place. Something doesn't look right. Why is that like that? Did I move it? The right is correct. The right is perfectly in spot, but this, did I do something wrong? Alright. This is getting too NSFW now. Let's stop talking about this stuff. This is getting crazy. Right, left leg. Huh. That is weird. Okay, so this is at a slight... Yes, it is. I'm a fool. Your dog's experience is supposed to be 1,000 times better than yours, yet still have to yell 10 times for a reaction of any kind. Yeah, tell me about it, dude. Tell me about it. Any dog owner can sympathize there. Right, so what rotation we have? We have Y again. Okay, that might be a problem. No, wait, nope, that isn't a problem. Oh, God. Why, oh God, why is it getting down? Why is it going down that route? Why is it going down this route? We've gotten too kinky in chat. Now does the leg, if I make the leg visible, does the leg follow? Yes it does. So, the leg might be a pain, but let's see how it goes. Armature. I feel like I've got to pay somewhat less attention to chat because I'm losing focus of this. Leg. Left leg. Local space. Copy var. Paste it in here. Time. Yeah. Times 1 divided by 3. I think I'll just copy that because that will be much faster. Let's create a new driver again in the next leg. Armature, leg, left leg, Y rotation, local space, paste up here. Yeah, that'll work. create another driver. Local space, or Z, Y rotation, local space, armature, leg, left leg, and paste. I just realized all these bones are detached, so I'm gonna have to do 2 divided by 3 up here. Alright, now let's make the leg visible, see if the rotations work. And they work! Now let's just have a look at that, because I think, even though that's not going to be a problem, because I don't know anybody who can sit like this. I don't know anybody in the world who can do that. Oh wait, maybe there are people who can do that. Oh my word. Is this really where this is going now? I don't want to be anyone's daddy. So that means if I make this visible, move this up here, and rotate this, it's gonna correct itself, which is fine. That's not a bad place to do it. But now that I think about it, I think I'm never going to actually do this because this guy's not meant to be a flexible character, but I'm pretty sure this here is possible. Oh, Pizza, you're going? Alright. Thank you for joining the stream, Pizza. Take care, buddy. Happy to have you around. I mean, I'm never going to actually move the leg to the right and do that. Like, I keep hitting the knee. I'm never actually going to do this. Like, this character's never going to do that. So I guess it's not a problem, but at the same time, ew, looks kind of gross. In truth, I'd like to get a nice perfect rig here. But, you know, very difficult to do that. Again, I think this is a problem for later. For now, I'll figure it out eventually. Maybe I'll try it on my other rig and see if I can fix the issue I'm having with the arm. Because I noticed I have that same problem on the other rig that I just showed. So, you know, that's something I might try to fix. And if I figure it out, I'll show how I can fix it. Armature. It depends on how well. He's not going to be a flexible character, and I'm pretty sure the only people who could do that are flexible people. And you can see by looking at him that he's not really meant to be a flexible character. So, you know, I don't think it is a problem, but it could be. That's the little issue with it, is it could, for some characters it could be a problem, for others it might not be a problem. You know, I kind of like the purple. The purple, I like the purple, to be honest. So you can, so I'd say, yeah, have your character in purple, have your little icon in purple, because I actually like the purple. Right, got that. Armature. Oops. Leg, not local. Right, now let's make the right leg visible. See if the right leg's... Oh! Oh! No, the right leg is not at all. That's not good. That isn't good. What did I do with these? Did I do something... Can we do something different in here? Right, let's make the leg. What's different? Oh, I did it the wrong way round? No? Am I the first to say keep it purple? I actually like the purple. Maybe there's something in the scripts that I missed? That's in local space. That's in local space. Ah, I see now. Yep, found it. And I think that ought to. Yep, that solves the issue. There we go. Right, now I can make these hidden. Make the leg visible. Don't want the constraint to be there. Make these hidden. And I think that's all the... Well, for now at least, that is all the expressions written. I'm just going to do one little test here, since it's all... Yep, that scales great. And I think... So now that everything is rotating as it should, all the bones are as I like them to be. I don't know why would... Seriously, 3 to black, 1 to purple? Do people not like the colour purple or something? I think purple's an awesome colour. It'd be my favourite colour, maybe. Did I... Yeah, come on, open. Rotate that forward. Make the black contrast better. Well, I mean contrast, but you know, everybody does black. When it comes to ninjas, everybody does black. Why not like Samurai Jack when he was a white ninja? He dressed up Why not a blue ninja? In fact, that's that's actually more accurate, since black is practically an unachievable color in fabric. It's always a very, 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 very dark blue. Or in the words of Dougal from Father Ted, a very, 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 very dark blue. Points to anyone who gets that reference. Alright, so now that I've done that, I guess that's all of the bones set up, and later on, maybe I'm going to try and figure out what the I'm going to try and figure out what the problem is with my female rig, and see if I can't fix the shoulders on that rig, and I'll try to apply that to this rig if I can. There's got to be a fix somewhere. I'll look online, see some tutorials, and if I find something that works, then yeah. That's what I'm going to do. Because at the moment, this doesn't work, but if it's forward like this, oops, this does work. Somewhat. Oh, no. That's okay, because it's not going to rotate that far anyway. Oh, no. Oh, no. Why are shoulders the bane of my existence in... Shoulders seriously are the bane of my existence when it comes to rigging. They're always breaking on me. There must be something I'm missing. There's got to be something I am missing. Alright, as long... It doesn't matter if it's glitching beyond what I'm going to animate. Really doesn't. If the shoulder glitches beyond one, if the shoulder is glitching beyond the movements that this character is going to be capable of, it doesn't matter because I'm never going to put the character in that position anyway. But when it's glitching in positions that he's definitely going to be in, that's a problem. Like, let's say for example when you got your wrist bent down, you can, you know, I'll say to be fair, when you got your wrist rotated down like this, you can't really rotate your wrist that much. In fact, you can barely rotate it. And you know, I guess it's actually not a problem with the wrist. But the shoulders, it is definitely a problem. And I think it could possibly be a problem with the leg as well. Because we don't want that. Yeah, black is a difficult color to use in graphic design because it can blend in very easily. Usually, if you're going to have black, you've got to have it outlined by some light color so it stands out. I'll sit on it for now, but hopefully, well, between the streams, I'll try and see if I can't find a fix by next video. If I can't, well, then I guess it's just going to be a problem for the next video. I mean, in some cases, yeah. I mean, it depends what you're trying to convey. Remember, color theory is a very important thing in graphic design, and if you don't know your color theory in graphic design, then you're gonna be a little bad at, well, graphic design, because colors put together elicit emotions, and that's the truth. Alright, so what do I want to do next? What do I want to do next? I know what I want to do next. So now I've got, let's get into object mode. So now I've got my character. It's all materialed up. He's got all of his houdidis. Let's show his hair, because why not? Let's get his scalp out. His scalp and his eyebrows. Where are his brows? Brows. Brows. I want you, brows. Shoe. Let's put in his lens. Yeah, where is brows? I feel like... Oh, there they are. Yeah. Right, but get his brows in. So now that I've got everything set up, one thing I really need to try and make is a famous thing used in pretty much all rigs called an IK-FK switch. If any of you know anything about Blender rigs that's been shown online, pretty much every basic Blender rig you'll find on YouTube always tells you to use an IK control for your arm. But that's a terrible idea because there are movements that are best handled with not an inverse kinetic rig, but a linear kinetic rig, or a forward kinetic rig. Say like if you were to animate someone doing an uppercut, I would imagine that is best handled with a forward kinetic rig. But if you were to do like a rabbit punch, that would be best handled with an IK rig. So it's often a really good idea to make a rig that can switch between the two. And that's what I'm about to start now. Oh, you got color theory in uni. I think most of my research in color theory was actually when I was in secondary school. I did graphic design and they taught us a little bit on color theory, but my university also touched it a lot more, and like how color in a scene can influence the mood. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna copy the rig. Control D. I'm gonna copy it 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've got 4 rigs. Then what I'm going to do, go into edit mode and delete everything everything. Don't struggle to say that. I'm going to delete all of this. All of this. Delete. Delete that. Delete these two. Delete the inner workings of the arms and leg. So all the twists and things. I don't want the twists. Delete. And the forearm, the twists in the forearm as well. Delete. Do it with the other arm. Delete. And this. Don't want the fingers. So delete all of this. Delete. Oh, I said delete. Delete and delete. Delete all of this. Delete. 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 Let's get a delete button. Should get a little button that when you press it, it just yells delete. Or maybe set up like an algorithm that does it for me. So now what I've got... Ooh. Ooh, hoo, hoo. I just noticed I did a big no-no. A no-no that I didn't want to do. Oh, no. Oh, no. I want to keep the wrists. Right, so there we go. I've got the arms. I want to keep the wrists because they will be important. And this is going to serve... Like, hang on. Oh yeah, not everything was visible. The leg. You know, why did I delete the legs? I just realized I probably could have kept them. I probably could have kept the legs. Yeah. Alright, I'll put in the legs back in. By taking this one. I'll hide this. I'm putting the legs back in with this. I'll delete all of that. Delete, delete! And let's get rid of all the twists, because I don't need them. I'll keep the ankle. But I'll delete the toes. Is the leg visible? Okay. So now that these are... Oh, that's something I forgot about from doing this. You get like all of these... the expressions copy them, or the expressions written all copy themselves, so now I've got to delete all these expressions. Because these don't need to have expressions in them. This one, on the other hand... Oh, please don't tell me I have to delete the expressions in here. I hope I didn't. I'm pretty sure I didn't. Because that would be annoying. Nope, I haven't deleted the expressions in here. That's good. That is good. Also, let's go back to solid mode because that runs faster. Okay, now I have got this. No, I haven't. Let's go to solid mode. Let's object join. So now they're all one armature. Let's call this FK. No, let's call this FK rig. Now, now that I've done that, I'm going to go into edit mode and change the names of all the bones to L, FK, and their following name. Oh, excuse me. I've got some gas coming up. LFK, making things difficult for me to talk. Body, why do you have to do that to me? So reason I'm naming everything FK is because usually, because again I'm going to be using expressions and things, or not just expressions. I'm eventually going to rejoin all of this back into that armature, and two things with the same name just conflict with each other. So it's in my best interest to make sure everything has got a different name. FK. FK? FK? F... K. Oh, what is it I had to write again? Something... Jeff... Bay? Oh no, FK. Didn't get the underscore right. Darn it, spoiled the joke. FK. FK. IK. No, FK. There we go. Now everything in this joint is named FK. Now where is the armature? There it is. FK rig. Now there's not really anything you've got to do with the FK rig. Just, you know, set this to 0, chuck it there. Everything that needs to be done with the FK rig is already done up until the point where I merge it with this rig. That being said, what I can probably do now is take the main rig, or take the base rig. I could probably start adding the connections. Maybe I'll do that later. Anyway, everything I need to do for, regardless, Ooh, wait, I just thought something. Yeah, that's a problem. Hang on. I just realized something that is indeed a problem. I got rid of the toes. I probably didn't want to do that. I probably want to keep the toes. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this. First copy the location of that. I just realized I want to keep the toes. And now let's delete everything but the toes. Everything but the toe. Every darn thing on this but the toes. Delete. What am I? Leg. Keep forgetting the leg is made. Alright, so now I've got 2 toes there. Let's join them. Wait, select the toes and then that. Object. Join. Where's the FK? There it is. Go into edit mode. R, FK, toe. L, FK, toe. And now, since these are detached, I'm going to connect them. Make connected. Make connected. And also, guess what's back? Be gone with you. There we go. Now the FK is exactly as it should be. Let's just set that to 0. And there's the FK rig. And now, time to set up the IK rig. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, rid of that. First, let's make sure that leg is visible. Actually, wait. Let's make sure that leg isn't visible. Let's make everything I want to keep invisible. That way, I can more easily select everything. Do I want to keep the toe? I'll keep it for now. And if I find that I don't need it, then I'll get rid of it. I don't know if I need to keep the toe for the... Where's the... There it is. I don't know if I need to keep the toe for the FK rig, because I think I might get rid of it and replace it with something else. You know what song I've got in my head? Just because I heard it off a video that someone did recently. It's that song written by Monster... What was that name? What was his artist name? I can't remember. That's a shame. A good artist. It's like the song is Till It's Over. I remember that, but I can't remember the name of the artist. Now I know I am probably going to do something to the wrist. It's a puppet guy. It's a guy who makes puppets, and he's popular on YouTube because he makes pretty awesome puppets. Why aren't they? It's a really good song. Oh, it's a really good song though, Till It's Over. Till It's Over is a really good song. I really enjoy it. Are his puppets skeletons? Yes. Sort of. Hard to say. It's more like... They're very creative puppets, I can say that. They're very unique in how they work. Alright, now that I've got the eye case set up, here's what I'm going to do first. I am going to first view... I'm going to first snap the 3D cursor to there, deselect and create an empty. So now there's an empty there. Let's X-ray it. And I'm going to do the same on this side. Going to snap the 3D cursor to there and again create an empty. Reasons being is because I'm about to bend these I'm about to bend these arms so I can make a IK setup, and it doesn't really work when the arms are straight. So let's go into pose mode and bend these arms so that they can be created into an IK. Jeff Dunham? No, not Jeff Dunham. Wait, Jeff Dunham? Was that his name? You know what? I've got YouTube open. I can actually look it up. Let's have a look. What was his name? Is that his name? No, it's Barnaby Dixon. I think I have heard of Jeff Dunham though. Oh no, wait! Oh wait! That's that ventriloquist, isn't it? No, not that guy. Jeff Dunham, he's that ventriloquist. No, this is a different kind of puppet. It's very unique, very creative, and I love it. I love creative channels where people just make things. Oh, hang on. You are not the EULA you should be. Oh. Oh no. Yeah, I know he makes puppets too. Jeff Dunham's a pretty famous ventriloquist. Although, whether or not you like his humour is all up to you. Remember, humour is subjective. Yeah, I guess shout out to the puppet guy Dixon. He makes some very creative puppets, and they're great. They are really good. Alright, now that I got that set up, time to actually properly set up the IKs. The legs are... Oh no. Where's the knee? Where's the knee? Where is the knee? Or is it just... Oh, did I delete the knee? Ah, foolish. That was foolish of me. I did delete the knee. Alright, well. Can be fixed. Hopefully. Would that be the same angle? No, that's a different angle. That's not the right angle. I couldn't have messed that up even... I couldn't have messed that up more. Oh well. It is still savable. Just copy this. Again, delete everything but what I want to keep. No, I want to keep that. Delete. No, delete you as well. Right, got my knee. Now let's put it in the exact same location. No, object mode. Else that armature. And then merge it to that. Join. Or Control J if... And so, armature, parent, make connected. And do it with their armature. Oop. Select that, armature, parent, make connected. That's funny. I just want to watch that again. Armature, parent, make connected. Ah! Just watch it shrink. There we go. Saved it. Something I forgot to do on this one is name them. L-I-K. Arm. L-I-K. Arm. L-I-K. Wrist. Do for the L one. L-I-K. Arm. L-I-K. Forearm. And R. I was saying L again. Oh. This stuff melts your brain, let me tell you. It's one that I've heard so many people, like, in the learning in the industry saying only insane people do rigging. It's all maths, really. But then again, I can name one thing that insane people do that I am quite fond of doing, and that is rotoscope. Rotoscope really is brain melting, and I love doing it. I guess I just like to... I guess I just love the chaos, really. I'm like Terry Gilliam. I love chaos, and it annoys everybody. I'm not saying I'm on par with Terry Gilliam at all. I don't think I'm on par with Terry Gilliam's work. His stuff is great. Let's go, but it's very time consuming though, because it's like you have to outline something perfectly, especially when you're planning on cutting this person out of a scene and putting them in another scene. But when you know what you're doing, you can mitigate the effort it would take as much as possible. Hello! Happy to see you in stream. I'm glad you can join. Hope you enjoyed. Now, where was I? This is where I was. Now, I want to go into pose mode so I can turn this. First, actually, I want to detach this. You know what? I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to set this to 0. And set this to 0. And these... How are you? How are we? Well, I'm good. Well, and I'm glad you're good too. I hope you enjoy the stream, and thank you for coming to have a look. Right, there's something I did forget to do. I want to detach this, clear the parent, clear parent. So now it's completely free. And I'm going to do the same for this as well. Armature, clear parent. Right, then I'm going to go back into pose mode. Move this 15 degrees, minus 15 degrees, and then move this 15 degrees. Okay. Oh, we got a guy who knows my friend in chat. Ain't it a small world after all? Alright, now I want to create the inverse kinetic. We want to create the inverse kinetic joint. What was I thinking? Why do I do this? Why do I always like that? Alright, inverse what was it called? Inverse kinematics, whatever. Inverse kinematics, alright. So now it's bent. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take this, place it exactly on the spot. Exactly. I said exact. Why are you being difficult to me, program? Alright, go into... I know what I gotta do. No, I don't. Yes, I do. Ah! This is infuriating. Alright. I'm gonna create another empty, put it there. Do the same for... No, not put it there, put it here. Do the same for over... Do the same... Do the... Work with me, program! Work with me, Blender! No, I didn't actually. Was that the name? Wait, was your Bamboo Pandemonium? Was that your name thing? I don't know. I thought you were responding. I thought with the following comment you were responding. You're responding to me saying about Rotoscope, saying like Rotoscope Pandemonium. I guess I missed. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, don't worry, Wilhelm. I see you there. It's a bit difficult for me to focus because this takes up a lot of brain power. And don't worry, Pandemonium, you weren't in chat. You weren't in chat when you made that comment, so you won't see it. Okay, now that I've managed to get that there, that's good. Now that I've target. Oh, is that their full name? Pandemonium Bamboo Phenomenon. Phenomenon. I get it. I get it. Nom. Okay. I'm going to have to add another bone. So I'll add a single bone. That spawn there. Put it at the shoulder. And move it back about 5 units. Or whatever you call them. Actually, I'll do it in 4. 3. Yeah, 3 would do. Copy that. That there. And move that back 3 units. Can you complete a GTA game in only like 3 hours? I thought a game that's all about taking your time and just enjoying the open world. I don't know, I actually haven't played a GTA game. There seems to be so many games people love that I haven't played, but what can I do, right? I guess I could buy them, but I don't know, don't have to play them. IK Pole Vector. That's what I'm going to name this bone. LIK Pole Vector. Copy that. Stop using caps. Caps don't matter. Caps really don't matter, so why do I keep using them? V, P, this is R. The right IK pole vector. Alright, so now that I got that, let's select my arm that's got the IK connective constraint, kinematics, whatever. Let's set the target. Alright. Armature 0.4. Actually, wait. I'm going to rename this to IK armature. Not that it really matters later on. Actually, I'll call it rig. No, I'll call that rig, not armature. IK FK armature. Let's go into the FK or the IK armature and make sure this is all right. Did you? Oh yeah, so you did. Because I'm streaming, thingy has muted itself. Yeah, blame the Discord, that's the one. Discord muted itself, so I didn't hear him. What am I doing? This is what I'm doing. Stop distracting me, you fool! You're making this harder for me. Okay. Now that I'm in the IK armature, do L, wrist, IK wrist, of course. So now it's attached to that. Let's just make sure it moves. Yep, it's attached to that now. That's good. That is good. And set this as the pole vector. Chain length 2 or 1. I think that's what I need. Oh no, I want that set to 2. Chain length 2. There we go. Now I'll set the pole target. Go back into the FK armature. Oh no. Now this program has the double comment glitch. Why does every messenger have a double comment glitch? L I K. What did I call that one again? I call this bone again L I K pole vector. So it's because I did the wrong armature. IK armature. L I K pole vector. There we go. Now let's fix that. Turn it 180 degrees because it's 180 degrees in the wrong direction. So now when I move this, yep, that is good. That is perfect. It's brilliant. And now let's move that to that spot so it is exactly in the same position as that. There we go. Now let's add the constraint to this. Add inverse kinematics constraint. The target is IK armature L, or just write wrist R IK wrist, not L IK wrist. I almost made a mistake there. So now it's attached to this pole or chain length 2. Pole target IK armature and R IK pole vector. So now moves with that. Good. We're all good here. And now let's move that over to here. Ooh. I remember at one point when I was really, dude, I prefer the purple. If everyone else has said black, I prefer the purple myself. Alright, that's the legs done. Now I remember in my other rig, I had a few issues with the hands that I had to try and fix. Now I might not have those issues here. I might not have those issues here, but for the meantime, they seem fine. So I'm going to stick with this. And if the problem comes, I need to stop trying to repeat myself. If the problem comes, I'll then try to fix it the other way. Alright, now it's time to do it with the legs. So let's go into edit mode, add single bone. That's for some reason spawns there. Move that. Add the lock, move that to the knee. Move that forward about -3. Let's copy that. Put it there. Again, move it forward by -3. And also, don't forget to detach this. Armature, parent, clear parent. Right, yep, that's good. Object, parent, clear parent. Now there's a lot more I've got to do in the foot. Ah, it's a shame. Oh well. Oh well. Thanks for coming by anyway, Wilhelm. Have a good day. I hope you do well. Oops. What do I do now? I am such an expert, aren't I? Here I am, minding my own business, and what do I say? What do I do now? God, I really look like I know what I'm doing, don't I? It's people in the comments, you're distracting me. Target. Alright, let's create a target. I want the IK armature. And I want ankle. IK ankle. Right, so now when I move this, set to global space. Yeah, but, you know, make it seem like I am. Set to 2. And now I'll only do those 2. So set it to 3. And it will do all of that. Oops. What are you doing to me? I know what you're doing to me. It's because I'm holding on shift. Do all of them. Now let's create the pole vector. First off, I haven't named these bones. So IK or L IK leg pole vector. I believe I can rename this and it will pretty much take the name change with this. So if I look in the, yeah, it did. The name changed with it. All right, that's good. I can change the name without having to worry about redoing the constraints. Arm. There we go. So we've got the leg. Just make sure the constraint's still... Ooh! Wait, I'm not in pose mode. That's cool. That's of course what's going on there. Yeah, that's still working. That's good. Stop. Where's my water? My throat's getting parched. It's getting to that point, everybody. I've been talking for so long, my throat's getting parched. Oh, I will not give up 2D animation. There's a lot both 3D and 2D can learn from each other, so as an animator I often think it's ideal to practice both. there's a. I'm pretty sure you've heard of the popular book, Adam. What's his name, Adam? No. Hang on, let me get the book. It's underneath a big pile that I don't want to move. Alright. There's a book there from an old Disney animator who tried to make an animated movie called The Thief and the Cobbler, who wrote a book about animation. And everything in it is perfect to learn. What's your next 2D animation gonna be? What's it gonna be? At the moment, I haven't got any ideas for one. Well, actually, I have got an idea for one, but I think I'm going to make that after I finished my current project. And just as a, and I'll be honest, that current project does have a slight tad of 2D animation in it, so there is that to consider. L leg pole vector. Well, why do you always go backwards? There we go. There we go. And inverse kinetics. God, I'm so slow. Aim target, IK, armature, ankle, right angle. Alright. Oop, nope, wrong bone. Let's try and be faster now, okay? L, IK, no, R, pole vector, fine. R leg. Did I not name? I'm such a doofus. L, leg, pole, vector, vector. L, IK, pole leg volt. Alright, now I'll get it. Pole R. Well, that went well, didn't it? I named it L. I named it L when I was meant to name it R. And this is capitalized when it shouldn't be. Everything in this is capitalized when it shouldn't be. Stop capitalizing everything. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about that little ninja thing. Oh, must have got distracted by something. What was that? Oh yeah. Pole R leg pole vector. I might be a bit distracted to answer some of those questions right now. We're getting to the intricate parts that normally that make my brain just go all loopy. I want to see what happens. Okay. So fortunately, I don't. That's the wrong vector. Want the leg pole vector. That's good. Alright. So that's all of them set up. Now, time for one of the hard parts, and this is quite a hard part. That's cool, dude. That's cool, dude. Now, something that is I've mentioned in previous videos rigs in Maya, because Maya is a very common and very good software to make rigs on. But one thing that differs between this program and Maya in terms of how to make rigs is how you would make a reverse foot rig. And a reverse foot rig is a bit of a pain, to say the least, in Maya, if I'm to be honest. I don't actually enjoy doing reverse foot rigs in Blender, because it's a bit of a plain pain. I prefer doing it in Maya, to be honest. Anyway, let's set it there so the IKs are in position. And the IKs all work and everything, and they seem to be. Let's get the main armature out. Where's the main pot's armature? Some things don't look right. Some things look slightly out of place. Maybe it's just me. I heard a sound in my headphones. You know the sound when you get someone sends you a text message and it's close to the speaker? Someone must have sent a text message. But my phone hasn't gone off. Tell you what, with the ringtone I got on my phone whenever I receive a text message, that would actually be an awkward moment. Because it's a funny text message. Alright, so it seems a little bit out of place. What if I hide the IKs, make the AFKs visible, make the POTS rig visible, select the IKs, or the FKs. The FKs seem to be spot on. Spot on. God, I used to have such a different accent when I was much younger. Now I feel very English. No, not the. I want the IKs. Okay. I'm just getting my bearings. Getting distracted. Was this a good idea? I don't know. There are things that are distracting me that didn't. Trying not to let it happen. Our shoe. Where's the left shoe? Left shoe. Show yourself. Left shoe. I want you shoe. Shoe? There's the left shoe. You want to hear me my old accent? My old Canadian accent? I used to be Canadian. Hey? Used to be Canadian like this. Pretty sure. But I can't control my accent. Don't ask me to do that. Don't ask me to do that. I've got no control. Okay. First off, I'm going to lock the shoes because I don't want to be able to manipulate the shoes. Gonna select the armature, go into edit mode, and I'm gonna add myself some bones. So I'm gonna add single bone. Let's put the 3D cursor back in its place. And you over there can get lost. Add a bone. Let's move it to the right position. Like at the very back of the heel, right there. Move it a little bit this way. So now I'm going to create this reverse foot rig. Let's put it directly at the bottom. Actually, there's an easier way to do that. Move it down by 1. -1, not. And move it this way. And then I am going to put on this. I can brainstorm ideas. We can do it later, dude, because at the moment, I mean, I don't know about at the moment because I've got a big, like, this is kind of a, what I'm working on here is kind of a bit of a project, and I feel like if I give myself anything more, I'll just have too much work on my hands. And you're going now? Alright, see you later, dude, thanks for being around. Guess it's just me for the time being, so let's try. Now I've got nothing to distract me. Oh! And watch me still be pretty bad. Okay. No, not like that. What angle could you say that is? Maybe I'll angle it just a little bit. Alright. Then I'll extrude another one. Go it this way. But this one, I'll angle it more accordance with this direction of the shoe, which is a bit steeper. That looks about right. Alright, then I'll extrude again. This time, I'm going to do two different things. I'm going to put one there, extrude again. Wait, is this how I want it? Yes, this is how I want to do it. One there, move that, and put that right on the tip of the heel, of the toe, whatever, right there. So basically what these are going to do is these are going to both tilt the foot to the right, left, and step right on the tiptoe. That's one part of the reverse foot rig. And now I'll extrude from here. Place that so that it's slap bang, right there, so it ends right there where the toe is. I'll name these bones later, by the way. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm going to extrude. Where's history? Where's history? Redo. Going to extrude again. And what this is going to be, because the reverse foot rig can be a bit annoying when you're dealing with IKs, but what this is going to be is the aim point for this. So this is essentially, I'm going to give this a what's it called? I'm going to give this an inverse kinetic constraint, and that's going to be targeted to this bone here. What do we want next? And then, alright, I need another bone to add. Except Control D. So it's, yep. And I'm going to put that there. I'm going to also put that there. Put it out. Now what this is going to be what this is locked to. So this is going to be locked to this. It's going to aim for that. And this is going to rotate from this. So what I'm going to do here, armature, parent, make, keep offset. Let's just see if it does. Sorry, pose mode, see if it does. See if it does. Yep. Alright, so that should follow that exactly and should point to this exactly. I also want to be able for the foot to rotate in accordance with that, so I am also going to add, go back to Edinburgh, going to add another bone. That will be parented to that. Parent, select this, then select this. Parent, make parent, keep offset. Gonna move it down and over here. Although, is that foot at an angle? I don't think it is. I think that's straight. I think that is straight. Yes. So this is going to be the pole vector for this. So let's go into pose mode and see if all of this works. So that can rotate everything that way. That's good. Yep, that's how I want it. It's everything that way. That is exactly how I want it. Now this is not going to do anything. In fact, I'm going to delete that. Oh. I am going to delete that because I just realized that's unimportant. And this is just, or this is pretty much going to do the same thing here. So yeah, didn't need that, and it's parented to that. Then this is going to essentially rotate down. This is going to rotate up, and that's going to be the foot That's going to be the standing up on the tip of the foot. And then this is going to be so the foot can be lifted from the toe. You know, I just realized there is something I do need. First, alright, I'm going to add a bone. I'm going to add a single bone. Shrink it down a bit because it doesn't need to be so big. Where to put it? Hang on, let me just test out. Ooh, almost pulled my speaker down. Let me just test my foot. See what range of movement I can get away with my foot. Alright. I think I know how I might do this. Do I really? Here I am tutting. Has this been lifted? No, I think that's... Oh, I'm a mess right now. I am such a mess right now. It's not good. It's not good at all. Alright, select this. Let's parent it. Select the bone I want you to select. There you go. Parent, make, keep offset. So now it's parented to this, and I'm going to parent this to this. Make, parent, make, keep offset. So go into pose mode and rotate this. Everything should rotate like that. Okay. Okay. I think I'm getting somewhere. I don't think this needs to be attached to anything. So now that this can rotate all of that, that's good. That is good. I think I've got everything I need to set. I got everything set up to make the reverse foot rig. So let's try it. Let's try it now. And if it doesn't work, I've got a save state here so that I can go back on it. So and I connect it. And actually, I forgot to name the bones. Ah, I'm a mess. I am a mess. Okay, reverse foot R, reverse foot rig, lock, aim, R, reverse rig, constraint. So this is the constraint point. Doing capitals again. So I've got the constraint point. I replaced a capital with another capital. Man, I'm foolish. Right. Reverse. Oh, actually I'll call this IK foot. Since this is the... I might have noticed a problem. Nope. I've noticed a problem with where I've put that bone, which is not good. Add, so let's add a single bone. So the vertices lock, put it right on the same bone. Move it down by 1, -1. Move it out like that. And then I'm going to delete this. Then I'm going to constrain that. Keep offset to that. Perfect. That's what I want with that. Okay, that's good. That's good. Now let's name the bones. L foot. I'll call this one L foot, because this is going to be a control point. And I'll name this one. I named it L again. I'm on the right side of the body, not the left side. R foot. I'll name this one R foot twist. Should I call it twist? I guess it is kind of a it's not a twist. Foot side. I'll call it side roll 1. R side roll 1. And this one R side roll 2. Okay, got that. R front foot twist. So this is basically here so I can rotate the foot from the front. So, you know, like when you drop a cigarette butt on the floor and you snuff it out by twisting your foot against it. So that's what this is for. I'm also going to add the name foot to this. R foot side roll. R foot side roll. There we go. Excuse me. Okay, toe. R toe tip 1. And this is just this is actually I'll call it not 1, I'll call it primary. Primary, because it's the primary stage of the foot of the tip there. First it's going to roll to the tip of the foot, and then it's going to roll from that tip there. So this will be the secondary. You just copy that so it's much quicker to write down. Secondary. Now I've already named that. I think I've named that. No, I haven't. Have I named this? Constraint. Yep. Reverse. What did I name this? Copy that. Paste it here. Name it pole. There are my caps again. I need to get in the habit for that because it really doesn't matter and it just wastes time. Wastes. Whatever. Oh no, I've got gas again. It's making it difficult to talk. There we go. I think that's all the bones named. Okay. Now let's do the constraining. So I got that. I'll call it what will I call it? No, I won't call it anything. I'll constrain it. Inverse kinetic, I'll set that to 1 so that it only does the toe. Target R reverse. What's this called? Alright. Alright, because I need to get the armature first, of course. R reverse foot rig aim. Did I gave this a foolish. Actually, first thing I'm going to do. I just realized. Huh? Yeah, first thing we're going to do is add a copy location. Am I? Yeah, copy location. What's this called? Reverse rig constraint. Alright, copy location. Armature. IK armature. R reverse rig constraint. So now now if I take this, move it, moves with it. That's good. That's perfect. Then I'm going to add a inverse kinetic. IK armature. R reverse foot rig aim. Set that to 1 and add the pole. IK armature. R reverse foot rig pole. R reverse foot rig pole. Let me try that again. IK, something happened. IK armature. R, reverse foot rig pole. 90? I see. 180. Huh? Minus 90? That's a weird one. So now, when I do this, it rotates up with it. And if I do the side thing, because it's got the pole there, that means it also does... If I didn't have the pole there, this would basically stay straight. But now that I've got the pole... Now I've got... since I got the pole there, I'm able to do this. And it will aim towards it, which is exactly what I want. Now I've just noticed a little issue with the toe. I'm gonna have to set an IK for the toe as well, so let's do that. I'm gonna extrude from there, because it'll be much quicker. Extrude. Armature, parent, clear, clear parent. However, I am gonna constrain it to that. Armature, parent, make, keep offset. So hopefully when I go into pose mode, when I rotate this, yep, that stays exactly where it is. Then I'm going to copy this. Nope. In edit mode, I'm going to copy this. Move it that way, move it that way. And they're both parented to the same thing. But I think I'll parent it to this. Parent, armature, make, keep offset. Now let's name them. IK toe 1, IK tone, keto aim, IK toe, IK tit toe, IK toe. That's no. Oh, I clicked on the wrong bone. Primary. Said select the bone I want. Toe 2. Pole. So now I've got the pole. And am I correct with how this would work? Yes. In truth, this isn't really going to move at all. This is just... Or is it? Maybe I could, you know? Yeah. Maybe I could move it. Would that be a good idea? Could be. Could be. If I add like another bone, like between there and there, and make it so that the bone could curl down and curl up. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that actually. So I'm going to copy this, rename it to toe, reverse, point. Do I need to do it? I think I do. Yeah, I do. And I'm going to parent that to this. Armature, parent. Make it connected this time. And I'll parent this to this. No. I'm gonna have to look through the... Where's the reverse foot rig stuff? R foot. Roll 1, roll 2, primary, secondary, aim, reverse point. Is that really a good name? Reverse. Toe reverse. I'll just call it toe reverse. That's much better. That's a much better name. Anyway, constrain that to that. Armature, parent, make. Let's have it connected. And it should mean that whenever I have this selected, pose mode, yes. So now I'll be able to rotate the toe up and down as I please. If I go in, so now Now let's go into edit mode. I'm gonna make that invisible because I'll just get in the way. Go to no, not in edit mode. Pose mode. I want to be in pose mode. Our foot. All right. Have a quick look down. No way. Aha. I have the toe selected. That's good. That is good. I've already got what I want selected. All right. Add the inverse chromatic. Target. IK. Armature. R. Toe. What did I call this again? RIK toe. IK toe aim and add the pole. IK armature. IK toe pole. Let's fix that. Minus 90. I said minus 90. Alright, so now that's in position. And let's just make sure this works. So I'll rotate that. Yep. That's good. That is good. That is very good. Even if I rotate this, that doesn't do anything. If I rotate this toe reverse and it oh dear, that is not what that's I think I'm gonna have to detach the toe. Maybe I could do this. I select the toe, add a location constraint, move that up one. Maybe I don't need to detach it at all. Maybe I do. Alright. Armature, parent, clear, disconnect bone. Alright, so now the bone's disconnected, but the parent's still there. The parent is still there. Pose mode. IK. Revert. R. IK. Revert. Reverse. Foot rig. Aim. Make its lock point the aim. So now, if I'm correct, it still does that. Still does that. It works this way, but not that way. Okay, I guess I can't do this. The good news is I can do that. And I can do that. Alright, I'm getting rid of this because this isn't working. Why aren't you deleting? Alright, I made it invisible. Delete! Alright, don't need that because that wasn't working. It would be good to have though, that's the thing. Or maybe I'd just not set this to 1. Yeah, that might have been the problem. Let's try that again. So let's reverse before I delete it. Right, there it is. Select the toe. I said select the toe. Set this to 1. Maybe that's what the problem was. I didn't have that set to 1. That is what the problem was. Haha, I fixed it. There we go. There we go. That's a fully working reverse foot rig. Also, I'm going to attach the toe back to the ankle. Let's just make sure that still works. Yep. And yep. Do I need that? Do I need that location constraint? Let's see. Nope, I do not need that location constraint. This should always work no matter what. Perfect. Alright, that's the right reverse rig done. Now let's do the left. And it should be simple enough. Just select everything in here. Select absolutely everything. Pose. Where's mirror? Wait, I want to be in edit mode. Alright, everything's selected. Everything I want. Wait, why aren't you selected? Where do you belong, huh? Everything in our foot. Our foot. In the middle of my leg. Our foot. Right, that's invisible. I want to make that visible. Armature. Symmetrize. And everything should be exactly where they need to be. And I just need to do all the constraints the same way again. And also already named L. Let's go into pose mode. Select that. First add a copy location. Check the IK armature. This is called, remember that, reverse rig constraint. L reverse rig constraint. Now when I move this around, everything should move with it. Good. Add an inverse schematics. Oh, hi! I was someone in the conversation I completely missed. Ah, damn it! I keep missing people. I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, Govinda. Ah, this is just so distracting, you see. It's very difficult to do this and look at that at the same time. Oh, I hope I didn't miss you, I hope I didn't miss you, pal. Oh, I'm so bad at this. IK armature. Reverse. I feel like I spelt reverse wrong. L reverse aim, whatever. As long as it works, that's all that matters. L reverse pole. Right, now let's make sure that all works. Yep. And yep. But there's one little problem. Also set that to 1. Minus 90, because the rotations are all messed up. And this one as well. This time I don't need a thing. What am I looking for now? Oh yeah, that's what I'm looking for. IK armature. L toe. No. IK toe. Aim. There we go. L IK toe aim. Set that to 1. L. Oh, armature. IK armature. L, IK, tow, pole. And just make sure that works. Got out that. Where is what I'm looking for? Where's L foot? There's L foot. Tow reverse. And that works. Let's make sure this is good. Good, 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 good. This is good. Aha! So there are some reverse foot rigs. And they're working very well. That's great. That's great. Well, that's I think we made a decent amount of progress today. We got ourselves some IK and FK joints that are all working fabulously. I won't talk like that ever again. And you know what? I think it's possible, maybe. It's maybe possible I could have this done in the next stream. Possible. Don't hold me to that. Or hold me to that. Feel free to hold me to that, actually. You have every right to hold me to that. And, well, oops. Didn't mean to do save it. Alright, save. No, I don't need that for now. It's file, save, file, save again, and file, save again. And that's going to do it for today's stream. So everybody who's checked out, thank you for joining the stream, and anyone who watched it after, anyone who's watched it after, thank you for watching. And I'll be streaming again later until I finish this rig, pretty much. So thank you all, everybody, and always remember to cook before watching. Ciao.